And they have everybody has already been jumping in, but let me tell you what you are getting. I'm gonna like jump right on over here. First of all, the DuraPan. We are so proud of the DuraPan. Launched 13 years ago with Chef, a number one culinary brand, #1 nonstick. Over 5 million have been sold. Okay, no one has seen this configuration. Here's what I love about it right off the bat. Not only is it a customer pick, it just didn't eke in there as a customer pick. Every single review that you are going to read is a perfect 5-star review on our website. You get them both. You're getting a 2-quart, you get the 2.8. We'll talk more about the DuraPan technology inside. It is a quintessential nonstick, 5 layers on that aluminum disc base. You're gonna have your even heating throughout. From $69.95, 2 of them for $54.95. But I mentioned in the beginning, we had only 562. I think that was the number that we started with. Okay, we have 499. That is it. So, and the cool thing about this set, Chef, to me, I will speak for myself, but in my home, these are probably 2 of the most popular sizes that I'm using all the time.
They really are. Listen, everybody needs that extra pan, the saucepan, especially with Easter around the corner, right? Like, Bobby Ray, it's less than 3 weeks away.
Yes.
So by the time this gets to you, you'll have time to have a play with it, and then Easter will be on your doorstep. I'm deep frying in it over here, right? There's so many great things that you'll be doing. Look, over here, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little scramble. So you can cook like it's a saute pan, because of course we give you the DuraPan non-stick. So I'm gonna saute. You don't need to use any oil or butter, as you know, in my pans. You can go ahead and throw your eggs in, and I'll make a beautiful scramble for you, Bobby Ray. So that whole
I would never think about doing that in a saucepan.
That's right, because normally you're only doing it in a skillet. But guess what? Whether you're doing some shellfish, you can go ahead and do that. By the way, this is a great little tool to also have in my kitchen.
Yes.
In your kitchen.
I use mine all the time.
It's a little lid rest. So look at the quantity. I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what your house is like, whether you're warming up milk in the evening, whether you're boiling soups. Thanks, Kat.
Wow, look at that.
Look how much I just poured out of there.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous, right? So many, and of course the cleanup is this simple.
That's what we love. You wipe it out, and again, even heating throughout. And you know, we have a great video also that we're going to definitely show you that walks through the entire history or technology, if you will, of the DuraPan. 5 million.
5 million
and counting.
That's right. Guys, we're down to 450 of these to go.
That's it.
I'm going to show you my dumplings. I've made a little soup. This is just a broth with some veggies. These are my pot stickers.
Oh, they're
Put in as many
good
as you want, but this is a great way. If you're just warming up a little soup, this is the perfect little way to do it. Guys, don't delay. If you want to grab this, get it. We've sold out of so many items in the last 2 days already, and this one will be the same. Where'd my lid go there, Kat?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Don't be a lid thief, kitty catty. So the lid goes back on. This is the workhorse in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Right? Your saucepans do all the work. Look at these eggs.
This is a brilliant idea. Have you ever, look, I know I have never thought about this. And oh, by the way, I want to say thank you. A lot of people jumping on the phone for this. No one has seen this, by the way, over all the shows that we've had over the last couple of days. Saved for tonight. We have a lot of items that are saved for tonight. We'll mention the tool set also, because I love, you just went to grab one, Chef.
This is the stainless steel tool set.
The tool set is awesome, and it's a big customer pick on our website as well.
It really is. I think you're talking about a different tool set, though. We're talking about this 3-piece tool set.
Is that the one?
Here.
Okay, perfect.
And that is the spoon, the ladle, and the turner.
And yes, exactly.
And that's my 3-piece spoon set. So I'm going to be cooking with that, so you can see here. Look at my eggs. See how nothing sticks? That's the promise of the DuraPan. Now, we know that that's what you need in a skillet, but guess what? It's also really, really nice to have in your saucepans, because then you're not having to scrub them.
Exactly.
That's the most important. Look, I'm deep frying over here, Bobby Ray.
Can you imagine that?
Gorgeous dumplings, deep
frying in a 2.8 quart, or
and this is non-stick. You guys, the best non-stick there is. I'm going to show you that animation in just a moment, but first, let's get these little ricotta dumplings out.
I have been using DuraPan since the day we launched 13
years. Isn't that crazy?
Well, we actually didn't even start. We had that not even that long ago, right?
That's right.
Yeah, 13. So, but I'm telling you, I love it because, as Chef said, nothing sticks. And if you have never tried, when we do these kind of values like this, we do it so that you can maybe make your first purchase to DuraPan or fill in with the sets that you already have, right? So you're getting the 2, you're getting the 2.8, so you're getting all that same technology that we love, all different stovetops, obviously even including induction. Because this is Chef's brand new induction cooker. We can pop up the information on that as well if you'd like to pick that one up. But they work absolutely everywhere. You never have to worry about the cookware.
I mean, Bobby Ray, check this out. These are eggs, right? So imagine doing your eggs in a saucepan, you guys, okay? We're approaching 400 of these still left. So if you want to get it, we've also got a couple of hundred people on the line. So just jump on in, you guys. Check this out. I'm just going to bring this on over here. Here's eggs for the morning. I mean, Easter's around the corner, right? And we know
and that's eggs for a lot of people.
You always need a couple of, it sure is, let me show it to you.
Yeah.
You always need a couple of extra great pans and no better time to pick them up than right now. All right, so look, check this out. I throw all the shellfish in here. There's shrimp, I beg your pardon, there's salmon. There's clams and mussels, tomatoes, olives and peppers, a bunch of tomatoes. That's 4 cups of tomato sauce, so you can just see the quantity, right? In no time, this is going to be a delicious seafood stew. So let's get the lid back on there.
Easy, easy, easy.
Easy, easy, easy.
And by the way, by the way, just to remind everyone that when you're buying those pans, they come with the lid, right? So you're getting the lids, you're getting both pans, you get the 2, you get the 2.8, lids included with each one, marked from $69.95 to $54.95 today. And we dropped below 400 remaining, and I know we're going to be moving on very, very soon. So what we want you to do, just write the numbers down. Right. Because as long as we have them, they're available.
This is the rice. I'm just going to show you. If you want it crispy on the bottom, that's how it works. See how that's beautiful? Let me get my stainless steel spoon. Listen to this.
Listen to that, you can hear that.
So I purposely leave that rice on and you get it beautiful and crisp. But look at the quantity. This is the smaller of the 2 pans. This is the 2 quart.
That's right.
So simple and easy. I've done a beautiful pan of grits over here. By the way, Bobby Ray, you can take it to the oven.
Yeah.
While I go to the oven, get ready on the animation because we're going to come back and show it to you. Here's that French door air fryer oven, if anyone's interested in that. Look at the macaroni and cheese.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, and then we're going to show you the animation and then we're going to call this sold out. So if you want it, grab it. Here you go. You ready?
Look at that.
Look at this macaroni. Oh, baby.
Amazing, 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 amazing.
That is
oven safe up to 450 degrees. Okay, like we have well over 200 people calling. We have maybe 300 left, so it should be sold out in a heartbeat. And, you know, we talked a lot about this yesterday. But for so many people who think, oh, nonstick, well, I'm not going to be able to do any caramelization with nonstick.
You sure can.
You sure can. You will be able to do everything. And here's your technology.
Well, here it is. Now, we're showing it to you on a skillet, but we're using the exact same technology in the saucepan. You get 5 layers of DuraPan. It makes it 10 times stronger than any other non-reinforced nonstick on the market. We do use stainless steel rivets. We do use a stainless steel handle. That stainless steel plate means you can use it on an induction. Bobby mentioned before, we also have a great induction burner for you. So it is just such a beautiful piece of cookware, you guys. Don't miss out. Now, for those of you that aren't going to get it in time, because I know we're down to just a couple of hundred now.
This is crazy.
We also have this was our Today Special.
I can't believe we still have some.
Multi-purpose pan.
Yes.
We still have it. It's that gorgeous stainless steel. So for those of you that miss out on the double saucepans,